Hello everybody, Smith here. Welcome back to some more City Skylines and welcome back to our little city of San Anvíl. Last time we built this new little area on this suburb, this little self-sufficient district, and I think that's looking quite nice. There are some problems in the city. We'll gloss over those for the moment. Yeah. It's looking interesting. Basically, we had a bit of a worker shortage. And it was mostly uneducated workers. So what I did was I took our agricultural district, turned on Industry 4.0, which makes all the workplaces for well and high educated workers. That created a bit of an issue with not enough educated workers, which seems to be slowly resolving itself. Yeah, so therefore all the uneducated workers could go elsewhere and fill up these. Yeah, still getting some overeducated worker issues here. Hopefully, this new suburb should help with that. How are we doing? 51, coming up 52,000. But we do need to get cracking. We'll need to put down some commercial because otherwise that's kind of gonna put a cap on the demand for the other two types of zone. I did put down some new offices here. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not because it's taking workers away from taking the highly educated workers away from our new agricultural district. Well, our upgraded agricultural district. Last time, also, we did a lot of terraforming, a lot of landscaping over here, just to sort of smooth this out, ready for its development, and it's looking quite nice. Also, we gave a research grant to our little university here. Funding grant for music, so hopefully that'll produce an academic work. We can get this upgraded, we can get more students through the university. 52,000 there. Looking good. Little bit of industrial demand creeping back in. We will take care of that. I think we might put that down as some more industry rather than just... Although I do want to finish off this suburb. We'll see. We will see. But first, this isn't going to be much good to build in at the moment. I want to get some more basic infrastructure down. So we are going to go and sort of sort that out now. Okay, I think we can call that a decent start. People already using these roads for some bizarre reason. Yeah. Looking decent, a little bit more infrastructure down. We're getting a lot of industrial demand now, actually. It is kind of working itself out. Yeah. I'm just, for the moment, I am going to put down a little bit more generic industry just to make sure we've got enough. That train line is going to carry on coming round. So let's build you out to there. And we'll just get something in there. I was thinking about this area. Because obviously there's a lot of blank space here. I could keep building up here because the train line sort of prevents us connecting through to this collector any other way, but I don't want to put too much pressure on this junction here. We have got that set up correctly, haven't we? Not quite. Okay. A bit more generic industry. City can produce a few more of its goods. I think that might be as far as I expand sort of this way for the moment. I think in future we'll be looking sort of more over here, maybe around here, to sort of expand industry in the future. How is our little, as I dubbed it last time, the little hippie commune doing? Yeah, we're getting more people moving in. 52,300. We are really narrowing in now on that 60,000. That next milestone. And after that, it's just 10,000 more. And yeah, we've got our Megalopolis. What's the next one? Milestones. That's Metropolis, Megalopolis, and then because we've got the 25 tile mod, we can just buy all the rest of the stuff. Yeah. So what to do now that we've got all of this? I think in here we're gonna kind of want to make this. Ooh. I'm just trying to sort of plan this out. So we make this sort of more of a commercial zone, very central and all that. And then maybe put some more commercial stuff in somewhere in here. We do want some around about the so you don't want to go too far for what am I trying to say? One word in front of another, Smith. You don't want to have our citizens travelling too far to get to the nearest commercial area because, you know, that can cause traffic issues. How might we start this? Let's just bring a road out like that. And a road out like that. And let's just build something like that. That's going to cause some issues there. Let's just build you up to there so we're not losing too much of our zoning space. And then we'll bring something up to here. And then bring you down there like that. We had you sort of going up to there in the past, haven't we? When we've been doing this. What do we want to do? Here? Maybe have it as sort of a little square. Yeah, something like that, and then perhaps gonna need something to maybe leave that. Maybe we'll try doing something else in there. We're not going to be too fussed about building right to the margins. Let's put something in there like that. It's not quite lovely and square, is it? I'm going to demolish these for the moment. We'll pick more suitable entry and exit points to this little section. Maybe just something like that. Maybe just leave that section blank for the moment. And we will want something in and something out, as I said. How have I done this for other zones? Yeah, I've left quite a little space between entry and exit points onto the collector, so I think we'll just put something there. Yeah, let's just do something off of that node there as well. I think we'll also do a little bit of a 10 road guidelines off. We'll have a little bit of a path network coming along here. It's a little bit superfluous because people can get sort of along there as well, but more paths are never a bad thing, and to hook this in here, I think, yeah, we're going to have to demolish that little zone there. Maybe demolish that? No, we'll just keep that as it is. And then we will want to hook that in. We'll want to do the same thing. This side we've been doing. The other side. What's that? That shouldn't be there. Okay, well now it's gone. Yeah, so paths, we're going to want something coming along here. I'll just bring you out to there for the moment. So this is sort of like the model there. Let's just bring something down and across for the moment. And then let's get you plugged in there. You're not going to play ball, are you? Road guidelines and angle on. Yeah, let's get some paths. Let's get the paths worked out before we start, and that should help us in the long run. What else do we want to do before we really start building in earnest? Unique buildings. Unique buildings. So I've got both. We're going for the. I want the Eden Project and the Eden Project and the Space Elevator if we can. I kind of wanted the Eden Project, but we started going on the Space Elevator as well because that's kind of easier to reach with the unique buildings you need to put down. Here, Hadron Collider, Eden Project. We need a lot more office zone built, although, you know, we're not doing badly. Medical Center, Space Elevator, construct airport. Wow, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Here we've got the Opera House. 20,000 squares of commercial zone built. That's for the Eden Project. Yeah, so we've got the Space Elevator thing again. Here, so the Space Elevator, I think this is the one. Construct 300 city service buildings. There's the Eden Project one there. So we've nearly got all the all the Space Elevator ones. What do we need for the Eden Project here? This is the Eden Project, Cathedral of Plenitude, not Plentitude. So Space. I think this is that the last one we need? Should we just chuck that in there? Should we just utilize this? Two minds here, because we could utilize this space here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that sort of space otherwise. Or we could sort of chuck it in here, have it much like the football stadium there, and just decisions. I think we will just stick it there. And that's going to create a lot of noise. So, do we want to move it here? Because that there is going to creep out here. I don't think it's going to be too bad though. So that's going to be, yeah, all the noise is going to be mostly centered in this section here, which, as I said, is going to be mostly commercial stuff. While we're here, we may as well start looking at some, yeah, joining these in and here, as and where. Basic, that would be a 4x4. So yeah, we'll bring. And we're going to want some Parks and Rec in here. Let's build. Nice little plaza there. Where else do we want to build something? I mean, these plazas, they're sort of 5 by 5, which isn't a great size when I've sort of been building solid blocks of sort of like in groups of 4s. But yeah, a little bit of character to our city won't harm us. Maybe let's build a couple in there. How densely do we need to pack these in? I think that should do us for this little segment here. Hopefully. Let's see what it does do, because with a bit of luck... Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, everybody's much happier now. Water's the other thing. Do I have everything on here? Okay. Let's bring you in here, actually. Yeah, I should have watered this up while we were building all the infrastructure, but never mind. And let's bring you around this sort of road that runs all the way around our new section here. Okay. I think we'll start by filling in some of the gaps there. Because if you look at the electricity, yeah, it's gonna help that. Yeah, some slightly weird landscaping because this is on a hill, but it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Yeah, and that's eating into our commercial demand. That's upping. Oh, and there we go. Some of these are already upgrading. Yeah, it's creating more industrial demand. Do we want to put offices in there? Ooh. Unique buildings. Do we have... There was one of these I was looking at, actually. I fancied building... High interest towers indeed high. Many companies like to have offices in it because of the lovely view requirements for building the medical centre. Yeah, it's sort of very much an officey thing, and I think I was tempted to sort of put it here in what I was terming our little financial district, just to give it a bit more of financial district-y feel. And I think we'll just zone in that as offices. Not that last square there, because that will be yeah, we'll be doing something path related there. Yeah, and it's got a very small noise radius, so it won't really reach the residential stuff down there. Okay, and our residential demand is picking up, so this suburb here is continuing to sort of absorb a lot of that demand. Maybe I'll build a little something else out here. Oh, one too far. I just want to get all the zoning squares in there. So that was to there, that was to there. Okay, and then just going to demolish that. And we'll stick a few more houses in here. Just to absorb a little bit more while we're sort of getting on towards some more of the residentially stuff. You! Give me my sodding academic work so I can level you up. Wow, that's huge. That is genuinely huge. That's a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Plenty of upgrading though. Yeah, everything's looking nice. What else are we going to do? Oh, I had an idea. I did have an idea the other day. This seems like a bit of wasted space. So just before we start going crazy on the rest of our stuff, let's build you out like that. Yeah. I'm going to take a road out here, and we're just going to do some roads out here. And I thought this could be... How close can I get to that node before it rips me in another direction? I thought over here be a good place just to build some. We're not going to go too close to the roundabout. Just going to build. I thought just a little bit of extra residential, just as kind of a ridiculously exclusive little neighbourhood. Over here, by the way, yes. I haven't sorted some of these out, so I want you to... Oh, yeah. And we're just going to get some high-density residential in here. It's just an idea I had, again, just to absorb some of that residential demand while we're sort of working out what we're doing over here. I'm going to reserve that space for the campus, and we'll just do a little bit of... not there, that's on that road, so we'll do you as office. Just a bit of office, just to act as a buffer between the road and that commercial and that little residential zone. Commercial demand is rising again. I didn't zone all of this, did I? That's why it's picking up again. I didn't zone enough for it all to be, well, for it all to be zoned. Yeah. We're getting garbage issues. Garbage issues, garbage issues, garbage issues. Yeah, we're sort of maxing out this zone. Hey, you don't have water. Oh, for goodness sake. Can I just get anything sorted? That's a point. You're going to need water as well, aren't you? Everybody wants water. And, oh, God, we nearly don't have enough. So we are going to want another water pump. And we are going to want a couple more of our green sewage outlets. Is this doing anything? I have no idea. I'm not sure how those work. Yeah. I mean, even though these are sort of hugely reduced pollution in the outlet, just the amount that the city is producing is just turning that water a hideous, hideous colour. So yeah, we've got enough commercial zone there to absorb the demand as it comes in. We've got some of this residential zone. I suppose we should put some sort of park in here. These are going to be well-to-do types, I think. Yeah, let's put a dog park in here. Academic works +1, yes. Reputation level achieved. Unrecognised, previous year unrecognised. Liberal arts dormitory, we already had that. Drama club, blah 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 blah. School of education, we didn't have that. Research grant funded academic. High rise, innovative take on the lost art of elevator music. Lovely stuff. We're going to want something else in here, aren't we? Well, is there anything posh we can do? Like a tropical garden. That sounds suitably fancy for the sort of the residents I'm aiming to put in here. Let's have a little tropical garden in there like that then. Yeah. Do we actually have now all the stuff to get space elevator? Space elevator. Space elevator. This is the one we don't have. Construct airport. We'll get an airport in there before we hit the 70,000, which we need to reach anyway before we can actually start putting any of this stuff down. And you're all good for leisure rating, yes. Okay, I think we've come to a sort of a natural break point here, so I think we'll leave that there. I've got to work out how to fit in. How big is this thing? Liberal arts. Where are you? School of Education. Holy crap, that is huge. Holy crap, that is absolutely massive. We may have to do a fair amount of rejigging here to see what we can fit in. But anyway, yes, I think, as I said, I think we've reached a natural break point here. So we'll call that an episode, and we'll have to pick this up later. But I think we're doing well. 53,000 people, as I said, marching on towards that 60,000 mark. And then, yeah, not going to be long until we get have accomplished what I wanted to accomplish for this playthrough, which is the 70,000, and we'll continue doing stuff. Oh god, we still need more garbage collection. As I said, we'll sort that. But until then, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.